Hello there guys, welcome to Dinos World, and just as you guys requested, today I review the Bajaj Avenger Street 160. This is a brand new launch from Bajaj. So this is the new Bajaj Avenger Street 160 ABS, and in this video I'll be giving you guys a quick overview of what it has on offer. I'll share the differences between the Avenger 150 and the 160, and since this is an ABS model, I'll be doing my standard braking test, and I'll also share my first ride impression of this bike. So let's get started. First of all, the engine. The Avenger Street 160 borrows its powertrain from its Street Fighter sibling, the Pulsar 160 NS. We get the same 160.4cc engine, but here the engine puts out 15 PS of max power as opposed to 15.5 PS of the 160 NS, and this new Avenger puts out 13.5 Newton meters of max torque, which is 1 Newton meter more than that of the Avenger 150. According to Bajaj, the new Avenger Street 160 offers significantly higher power to weight ratio at 103.3 PS per ton when compared to 98 PS per ton figure of the Avenger Street 150. The new Avenger offers nearly 1 bhp of more power when compared to the Avenger 150. Another major inclusion is the larger front disc. So the new Avenger 160 gets a 260mm front disc now as opposed to the 240mm front disc that the 150 used to get. Also, the 160 gets single channel ABS as standard, which means ABS is operational only on the front wheel. At the back we do get a wheel speed sensor that helps the ABS unit to function flawlessly by releasing adequate braking force to the front wheel such that the braking mechanism is far more confidence inspiring and more secure. The Avenger 160 also gets increased ground clearance now of 177mm compared to 169mm of the 150. Now this allows you to ride freely without worrying about the speed breakers that we come across within the city. The overall styling looks similar to that of the refreshed Avenger 220 with the roadster inspired headlamp, the trademark teardrop shaped fuel tank, the sweeping low-slung cruiser design, and the neatly encapsulated tail lamp. Overall, the Street 160 is an amalgamation of classic cruiser design mixed with contemporary design elements, and it does look perfectly cohesive from any angle you choose to look at it from. Price ex-showroom Delhi is Rs 82,253, and to know the exact on-road price here in Hyderabad, you can call the number appearing on the screen currently. Now let's just go ahead and check out my braking test result as well as my first ride impression. Okay guys, now it's time for my standard braking test. So let's take the bike up to 60 kilometers per hour. Oh my god, yeah, I think we got it well this time. The bike fares well. Nice smooth linear intervention of the ABS. So this is the Bajaj Avenger Street 160. Now this comes across as a surprise launch because we already have the Street 220, which is my personal favorite among the entire Avenger series. We then have the Avenger 150. I mean, we had the Avenger 150, which was also a decent proposition, but I felt it was slightly underpowered. It just needed a little more thrust and a little more energy to make it look more enticing and more appealing to the younger audience. And then we had the 180, which kind of tried offering the best of both worlds, but I felt the 180 was more on the sportier side, so the fuel economy side was slightly overshadowed over there. And now I feel Bajaj have gotten the formula just bang on with the 160, because this gets the same power plant as that of the Pulsar 160 NS, which is one of my all-time favorite power plants in the 160cc segment, because the 160 NS was super sweet, very nimble, very agile. You can literally play around with the bike. It was really enjoyable, and I had a blast reviewing that motorcycle. And yes, that has been updated as well, and that review of the Pulsar 160 NS ABS review will also follow soon. Now talking about the Avenger 160 NS, how does it feel to ride? Well, first let's do a quick acceleration test. Woohoo! Okay, so up to 80 kilometers per hour, the bike holds its own. It feels nice and confident. And post 90 kilometers per hour is when the bike starts feeling a little uncertain. Understandably so, because the power is less. It's just a 160cc power plant. Let's just take a U-turn. So now talking about the overall bike, I mean the ride feel, I like the riding ergonomics of the Avenger. It's always been nice and relaxed. It's the most affordable cruisers that you can buy, the Avenger range. It offers a perfect blend of modern elements combined with the classic age-old cruiser styling. The street model, yes, it is more contemporary. It's targeted more towards the urban audience, and I like the street control handlebar. It is nice and easy to maneuver the bike through the city traffic. The seats are super cushiony and super comfortable. We have the dual density foam seats that offer very good comfort, very good support to the lower lumbar region. The handlebar grips are made of premium quality material, so they offer a good feel when you hold them, even when holding them without the gloves. And then you have the aluminum levers that again add to the overall premium feel. They underscore the fine build quality that Bajaj is trying to offer with the Avenger series. The forward set foot pegs, the relaxed seat, as well as the perfectly set handlebar gives you just the right kind of seating posture as you commute through the city streets through the course of the day. So that is an important thing. Riding ergonomics are perfectly sorted out, and comfort is on a completely different level. So if comfort is your top priority, then this is the bike to buy. The suspension is ideally set such that it can absorb all the bumps or the undulations that the road has to offer, and the brakes have been updated now. We get single channel ABS, so the braking performance is far more improved now, far more confidence inspiring. Now since this bike gets single channel ABS is operational only on the front wheel. The rear wheel can still lock up under harsh braking scenarios. Now my suggestion to avoid that is to maintain appropriate tire pressure as per what is mentioned in the user manual. Apart from that, the acceleration is nice and clean and vibration free. There is no hint of vibration whatsoever. It is nice and linear. The power delivery is there. The torque is improved now, which is far better than what the Avenger 150 had on offer. We also get more power now at 15 PS. So it's all well sorted out. It's a good package. So it's all coming together now in perfect harmony. I feel Bajaj have gotten the formula bang on with the right kind of power, the increased torque, at the same time not compromising on fuel economy. We just get I'm sure this bike will deliver decent fuel economy. Now there's no mileage claim as such, but I feel it can deliver at least close to 50 kmpl if you ride it sensibly without overstraining it or over revving it. So apart from that, everything is spot on. I like the Avenger insignia mentioned here. We do get a fuel gauge, and the switch gear is well sorted out. We get a high beam flasher, we get an engine kill switch. Yeah, now talking about the rear view mirrors, yes, they do offer a good view of what's lurking behind, but at the same time I would prefer slightly wider rear view mirrors such that they can offer a better field of view. So that is just one thing I can think of. Apart from that, everything seems to be spot on. The comfort is great, the engine performance is great. It offers good pickup right off the mark. You just need to ring the throttle and you can see the sporty grunt coming from the engine. So it is fast. It does offer that instant acceleration for you to make those quick overtakes, and it does offer enough juice to keep you engaged and offer a good engaging riding experience. As I told you, there are no vibrations whatsoever up to speeds of around 90 to 95 kilometers per hour. The throttle action is light and easy. The clutch feel is light as well. So it does offer a very fatigue-free riding experience. So summing things up, the acceleration is great. The power is increased now. The torque is better. And the refinement is there. The sporty grunt is also felt when you rev the bike harder, and I feel Bajaj have gotten the formula just about bang on this time, offering a perfect blend of power as well as economy, as well as making it nice and affordable, which is a standard thing with almost every Bajaj motorcycle. So that's pretty much it. I just hope you enjoyed watching this video. Until next time, this is Dino saying ciao. Take care, God bless, and ride safe.